Hello.
Oh my God, thank you so much, sir.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not. I smell so hot.
I just got out of the pool.
Yeah.
I can record too, right?
Oh my God.
I'm recording too. Hello.
Shout out.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. She's live anyway. If you want to see anything, check out her channel. So, and check out this live stream. Well, that was definitely a fun, quick little meetup. Now I'm getting ready to go on to another adventure. This here has a little bit of historic value today. We are gonna go check out Magellan's Cross, learn a little bit about that, go to the oldest Catholic church in the Philippines, and then we're gonna end it off at a Spanish fort where the Spanish built this gigantic fort to keep away the Chinese and separate everything. So as far as I can understand, we're gonna read a lot of plaques. Hopefully they're in English, and it should be exciting. So I'm just waiting for my cab, and we're out of here. Well, before I get going, I have to do the obligatory awesome shot. I just seen this and I go, you know what? This would look really sweet on camera. Okay, we made it to downtown Cebu, and it was crazy. Right when I got out of the taxi cab, the stories that you hear on YouTube and see on television about being just bombarded with children, kind of the Tijuana thing, it's like that here too. I mean, it's really cute, and it's so hard to say no. Like, there's two little girls over there that, here they come right here. So they were the very first ones to hit me up. And I'm gonna surprise them, obviously. I can't say no to children. That's what's hard about me. The adults trying to sell me pearl necklaces and all that, I can say no to. When a little children comes up and says, I'm hungry, I'm so hungry, you know, and it's hard to say no. God, I'm so gullible. So I told the little girls to wait for me until I'm done recording video, and there's a McDonald's across the street. Hi. So I'm gonna take them over to McDonald's. At first I gotta find their parents, because I don't wanna just take two little children to McDonald's on their own. Maybe I'll go get them food and bring it back. That's probably the safe plan. But anyway, so right now we were in the park here, and right over in that little temple is something pretty fantastic that I never knew was on my bucket list, but it is now. There's a church here, and what's inside there is Magellan's Cross. I'm not exactly sure what Magellan's Cross is. I don't know if it was the cross that was on Magellan's boat. I'm sure there's some sort of thing that we can read about Magellan's Cross, because last night when I got to the hotel room, I did not do any research. There's a statue right there. Don't know what that is, but he looks very scholar-like. But this right here is what one of the first stop. This is the first stop. This is the main attraction of the morning. Okay, say this is the Cross of Magellan from the Immoral. This spot has, I'm assuming that was memorial, but it says immoral. This spot has been set aside to commemorate the erection of a cross in Cebu by the expedition of Magellan when King Hamaban of Cebu and his queen, son, and daughters, together with some 800 of their subjects, were baptized by Father Pedro Vladimir. This hallowed site was improved in 1735 by Reverend Juan, I can't pronounce his last name, prior to St. Augustine. Huh. Yes? You guys following me? You're following me. You want McDonald's. When I'm done, I will feed you McDonald's, I promise. Okay. And is that your sister? No. No, you're just your friend? That's your best friend, and she's over there posing? Peace. So, let's see here. Reverend San Antonio Gomez, let's see, of Cebu, the image of the, let's see, the present site of the Cathedral of Cebu is, those girls just got me all discombobulated. This looks like a picture spot too. It looks like where everybody likes to stop and take their photos in front of the cross. What? Huh? That's your friend? Isn't this sweet? Run, 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 run! Okay, I got rid of the girls. This cross of Toledo wood encased the original cross planted by Ferdinand Magellan on this very site, April 21st, 1521. Not only am I a sucker for kids, I'm a sucker for meow meows. Kitty. Just chilling. Okay, just stay down there. You stay. Just stay, girls. Yes, my friend. How may I help you? Let me knock these girls out real fast so I can get out and do some video. Oh my gosh. Okay, standing in here at McDonald's, it's a little bit different. It looks like it might still be breakfast time. But their breakfasts are way different. They've got lasagna with rice and egg bowl. That sounds actually pretty good. If I hadn't eaten already this morning, I think I'd be trying that out. Okay, we got the kids' meals back there, and I got myself a iced chocolate coffee drink. Looks like it's about ready to be served. Don't know if I can carry it. We'll see. But I won't have to carry it too far because those kids are standing right out the door. They're wanting that food. They're wanting that McDonald's. Here, that's for you. That's it. Now, go eat. All right. And thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy, girls. Share. You kids have to share. Okay, that fiasco is done. I snuck out the back door. I can't help every child. I want to, but I can't. I got more adventures to do, and this is just insane. So I did get the kids each sausage McMuffins and drinks, and I got myself a chocolate iced coffee large, and the entire bill came out to about $2.70 US. It's not too bad. Okay, now I gotta kind of figure out how to get to where I want to go next. I should have brought a phone again today, but once again, oh, shoot, Google is not my friend. I left my phone at home as I stumble and trip. Oh, let's get up here. It's not easy walking around. You have so many things to trip and step on. One thing I have noticed here, pedestrians do not have the right of way. There is crosswalks, but crosswalks don't mean anything. You just go when you can go. I mean, that's from what I'm gathering from it. So like right now, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. We are not gonna die. We are not gonna die. I made it across 2 streets, no broken legs, and not hit by a car at all. Oh, do not break an ankle. Do not break an ankle. I know they're very proud of a new bridge they just built here, which is very similar to the Sunshine Skyway Bridge in Tampa, St. Pete. And it looks like it starts to rise up out of the water right down this road. I'm not exactly sure. I had the opportunity today to actually cross it. My cab driver says, you want to cross it? It's 90 pesos for toll. And I thought about it, but I said, no, we got bridges. We got bridges in Tampa. Don't need that. Don't need to pay. Hey, 90 pesos is 90 pesos. That's a full-on meal at McDonald's. Hey! Wow, people are just nice. So our next destination is directly across the street. Not exactly sure if I can make it alive. Again, good news is this is one of the intersections that actually has a stoplight with a timer. I may be safe on this one. Lots of motorcycle rentals around here, and I just had a conversation with the police officer inside McDonald's, and his brother rents motorcycles. So I'm gonna call him maybe tomorrow or the next day, and I might be riding one of these bad boys up into the mountains to check out something called New Amsterdam. Okay, am I gonna be able to cross this road? We'll see if they obey by the traffic rules. That says 33 seconds, I can cross. 2 days in the Philippines, the one thing I've learned is Most people do not abide by any traffic rules at all. Here we go. 1, cross. Yay! Check it out. It's the first time I've crossed the street in the Philippines where traffic actually stopped for pedestrians. So the place I'm getting ready to enter now is, I believe, is a port. It's the port of Cebu, but there's also a fort. It's either a fort or a port. I don't know. We're gonna explore. I don't got my Google. I can tell you this is called the Plaza Independencia, and it is an old Spanish fort, over 500 years old, very much like the fort we have in St. Augustine. We're gonna learn a little bit of history about this and why it was built and how they used it to separate the different sections of town from invasion from like China, and also keep the poor people in their area compared to the rich people in their area. They kind of separated everything. The different classes in people and the different nationalities, from my understanding, from other YouTube videos. But I'm gonna have to learn this on my own. I was gonna walk down to the fort first, but I seen this amazing looking tree. Would you guys look at that? Oh, and there's a statue right here too. But look at that tree. It's banyan tree-like, but not a banyan tree, I don't think. Has a root system like a banyan tree. That's very unique. So before we get over to the fort, there is a couple monuments here. Might as well check out en route. This one here, I cannot read. It says, oh, Premier, what? It's Spanish and Chinese, maybe? Premier Governor, which I'm assuming means governor. No date, no nothing, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Sweet. I can honestly say it's probably better to do a little research before you take out on a taxi cab and go explore, rather than just trying to learn by doing. They always say you learn by doing, but sometimes doing means researching also. Okay, from my understanding, first my cab driver said it was 100 pesos to enter the fort, a donation, but they used to have a bunch of displays and history, you know, and museum quality type things in there before the big C word came along and changed the world. Now they took all that stuff out, but you can still explore the fort, but it's only 30 pesos. So this is gonna be the very first time I'm able to use actually change, not paper money. Kind of excited about that. So without any further ado, let's head into the fort, shall we? From my understanding, there's also an incredible nighttime restaurant here inside the fort. I don't think I'm gonna be here tonight though to check it out. I got other plans, but what an amazing place. Look at that. Okay, so I found a garbage can to dispose of my McDonald's. Let's head on and check this place out. This is called Fort San Pedro, Cebu City, Philippines. And from my understanding, it is also the oldest fort in the Philippines. Would you look at that fantastical entrance? I can't read none of the stuff because it is in Spanish, but I can read the date, 1565. I'm not gonna kid you guys. This is, oh, I can't go that way. This is pretty exciting. There's gonna be a lot of comparisons to the fort in St. Augustine where I live to this. The outside of it, built very much the same way, same looking stonework, same architecture. I mean, if I didn't know I was in the Philippines right now, I could swear I was in St. Augustine. Ooh, we got some English. Fort San Pedro, the Fort of San Pedro, described in an official report of 1739 as a triangular shape and made of stone and mortar. The three bastions are La Concepcion, I can't pronounce that, and San Miguel. Powder magazine. And this sign here was put here in 1939, 500 years later almost. All right, let's head on through these hollowed walls, through this amazing door front and see what it's like inside. And like I said, the officer at McDonald's said that the price, I think it was the officer, I forget who told me, that it is 30 pesos now, which is extremely cheap for this type of history. Am I going to learn anything today? I don't know. Ferdinand Magellan, Captain General of the first Spanish expedition to reach the Philippines in 1521. So they were right. It is no longer 100 pesos. It is only 30 pesos to enter this amazing place. Wow, look at a cat, a kitty cat. Right when you walk into this beautiful plaza area, I mean, oh, the Spanish influence is just, you could taste the, I'm thinking Mexican food. You could taste the burritos in the air, but that's not Spanish. You could taste the Spanish rice. I don't know Spanish food. I just know I like it. How beautiful is this? So right there, we have the entrance. I guess if this was a castle, that's where the drawbridge would be. And you got these cannons aiming there just in case the invaders decide to rush. You got one old cannon there, and there's also one on the other side. They get double tagged. I'm really curious, like in where I live, there's a lot of sunken pirate ships, a lot of treasures. Every time there's a hurricane, stuff like that washes up on shore all the time. I wonder in the waters in the Philippines if they had the same thing, if there was pirates, if there was sunken ships and everything. Well, I mean, Magellan's ship, obviously, but that was 500 years ago. But that's when a lot of the explorers were out on the open seas. So I wonder how many cannons and sunken ships and treasures are out there in these waters. This is very much like Hawaii too. Everywhere you walk in the streets in Hawaii, there's just flowers just all over. They just blow into the streets and onto the sidewalks. I'm assuming that this was originally here when the fort was built, because there is no plaques. But that thing is just ancient. Check this out. The wood that it's swiveled in and stuff like that is almost petrified. Oh, now is when I need the Segway or skateboard. There's sloping hills that, after walking around all day, I did not expect. This way to Fort San Miguel. I don't know what one we're in now, but they got cannons here aiming all throughout the city. This is so sweet. You guys look at this. So I know I just got here and I just came through the entrance, walked a little bit around the courtyard, and then walked up an incline. So I haven't really explored yet or anything, but what I have noticed is the lack of plaques and the lack of historical markers of this happened here, these cannons were for this, or this is whatever. So hopefully we come across some of those, because at the moment I really don't know too much history about this place other than what I read, the same thing you guys know that I read earlier. So we're just gonna have to explore, and if we find out no information about it, you guys can Google the place, and I guess I could too. Like, what is this at the far edge of this tower, or whatever they call them, where each fort, or each of the three corners of this fort have this little triangle thing here. What is in there? Oh, right now it just looks like a bag of cement, but 500 years ago, what was this? It's a perfect place for a marker, letting people like me know. One thing I did notice is coming to the Philippines with only one camera battery, not such a wise idea. When I was in Singapore, I know there was a Sony store in the Singapore airport. I probably should have grabbed an extra battery for my camera. Live and learn, live and learn. At nighttime, I bet this is beautiful, all lit up. I wonder where this goes. Looks like it goes up to the rooftop of whatever this is right here. I heard the word nomadic. Hello. I got some waves, but I don't know what's going on in there. I swear, if it was nighttime right now, just picture this in your head. If nighttime, black outside, and you're walking here, it'd be like walking in the queue line of Pirates of the Caribbean at Disney World or Disneyland or anywhere else. You're getting that Disney, that Caribbean. I know where I'm not in the Caribbean. I don't know what ocean I'm in. I'm assuming Pacific. But you're getting that Pirates of the Caribbean vibe. I mean, we have those in the Caribbean, coconuts. For those of you fortunate enough to remember your cell phones in the hotel rooms and bring them with you, I can imagine this is a pretty great place for selfies. But for somebody like me that takes advice from people that says, leave everything in the rooms, you don't need it. Lesson learned, lesson learned. So I've been out on the town. I went to I can tell you not once this whole time I felt threatened or in danger or thought, hey, you're walking out the street with a camera, I better hide it, get mugged. No, so far, the only little scam artist is these little children want to eat. But other than that, it's pretty amazing. You know what? Even feeding those kids was amazing. So, yeah, no danger, so it seems if you're planning on traveling here, I can honestly say you're going to have a great time. Whether you're solo like me or coming as part of the group. Okay, on to the next corner and then down into the courtyard area. I'd like to see if there is any dungeons, places where they kept prisoners, you know, and all that other stuff. Maybe where they kept the gunpowder and all that stuff for these cannons. There has to be all that in here. But maybe not. Because somebody did tell me that when they said it's only 30 pesos now, that a lot of the stuff is still closed due to having to wear the masks and stuff going inside the corridors and stuff. So, which is crazy because here in the Philippines, it seems like they take the pandemic serious. Everybody's wearing masks, no matter if it's indoors or outdoors. So it's pretty safe. So I would think that the only people that would not wear the masks in the tunnels and stuff like that would be tourists. Because when have you known a tourist to abide by the rules? Well, it looks like they're getting their Christmas displays ready. Ooh, this corner might be my favorite. It has a lot more grass. Doesn't look as well upkept though. But it looks more of the rustic. Is there a grave here? Castro, I can't pronounce it, but yeah, there's a grave. Another cannon here. Now, 500 years ago, that's a boat right there. That's a tanker, I believe, of some kind, that big blue thing. But 500 years ago, I'm sure that was not there. And that was to protect from invaders from the sea, because if you look right out through these trees, there's the ocean. Is that recording already? I didn't hit record, I swear. But I am now. I just hit record now. So yeah, this fort is pretty incredible. We're gonna go downstairs, see if there is anything we can go check out. If not, it's time to try and locate different types of transportation and go try some street food, which will be a whole other video. But first I gotta figure out how to charge this Sony battery. Okay, let's try and not kill ourselves. These steps look about as scary as the traffic I've been trying to deal with crossing the streets. Well, to me it looks like there were no places to keep people that were captured in battle. And I have no idea where any of the gunpowder rooms and stuff like that. I think they're in that far corner, but they're all blocked up with Christmas displays getting ready to come out. Yes, they love their Christmases here in the Philippines. Don't believe me? Watch some of their live streams. Beth Beltran, that's a good one. She's already got a Christmas tree up and it's not even Halloween. Looking for a history lesson? You came to the wrong place. I thought I could teach a little bit of history today and learn a little bit of history, but yeah, it didn't happen because the one thing this amazing place is lacking is signage, letting you know exactly what happened here, there, what this thing is for, what that thing's for. But if you're just into architecture and the style, knowing just how old this place is, that's enough. That's enough. Oh, and I see something that reminds me of home. Would you look at that? They have papaya trees in the Philippines. Oh, yes. I may be 8,000 miles away from home, but I could still get my papaya. This is kind of cool. They got a comfort room. Let's check out their comfort room. When it's too hot, you need to relax and get a little bit wet. They got you covered here. How nice. All right, everybody, let's head on out. It was an adventure for sure. San Pedro of the past. Also, originally it was made out of wood. Oh, it was for immediate security. So they originally built it out of wood before they started. That way they had the protection while they were building the actual construction out of stone. That makes sense. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off from this video from Fort San Pedro. Walk around a little bit, get some water, explore a little bit more, and try and charge this thing. So until the next time, from Cebu, Philippines. There's my water. You're gonna get ran over. I'm coming. I gotta put my stuff down anyway. I got my money put away. There is a barbecue at the bottom. Barbecue there, pig squealing up there, barbecue down there, pig squealing up there. What could be going on? I have to end this thing. I have to end this video. If not, that battery's not gonna get charged. So from Fort San Pedro here in Cebu, let's do this all over again. And I don't know what plaza this is, but it's a pretty amazing place. I'm gonna go and sign off, go try and find some street food, eat some crazy things. Not balut, I guarantee you that. I am not going to down balut. But if you want to see what I do eat, check in with the next video. Until then, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out, everybody.